Um, Twitch.tv. Okay. Um, okay, so I'm streaming now. I don't know how much. Why does it? Oh, it didn't save my HDA week 4 versus crotl. Done. Okay, so it should update. Um, okay. So for those of you that are on Twitch, I don't know if there's anyone on Twitch right now, but if you could let me know how the balance of voice and uh, not voice is, um, then that'd be great. I'm writing out my tarots for crotl real quick. Okay. I guess let's get connected to the internet first. I have Twitch chat pulled open right now, but only temporarily. Voice could only be 10% higher. Okay, yeah. Sure, let me do that. Actually, well, my voice is... I can turn up the gain myself. Should I turn my game sound down? Because my voice is actually not even ducked at all. I'm just, like, flat. I'll turn my game down a bit. Is this any better? I could also, worst case, if I need to turn my voice up, I can increase the gain on my mic. But let me know how this is, please. I see Patchy and AJ. Hello, Patchy. Hello, AJ. No yelling in HDA match is majorly upsetting, says Jackson. Alright, do you want me to? I'm not like the shoutcaster type. I've also got a little bit of a dry cough. It's the NOLA flu. I did bring home the NOLA flu actually. Okay, oh, let me get the link battle searched. There's 1313. 13 whenever you're ready. Okay, we'll wait for crotl to confirm, and I'll start searching. I'm excuse me. Let me see what's in chat. Dodge Day 2 and the NOLA flu. I'll be go honestly, so true. Jackson says don't yell. If I am gonna yell, now's the time to do it actually, because I'm in an apartment close to campus where all the students would have been, but it's the summertime and all the students are moved out for the most part, so I can finally yell without without my neighbors getting upset. But they also, I think on average, my neighbors were louder than I was, so I wouldn't feel that bad anyways. But they're gone, so it doesn't matter. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about prep and stuff. Hopefully Crotl's not. Crotl, if you're in here, you know, that's that's fine, I guess. But so crotl, I think like maybe I fell into the pit trap, but it's like very easy to look at crotl's team and be like, ah, Indeedee hat, like that's like the number one thing that you need to have answers to, right? But if I remember correctly, I believe it was Zach, Spitzy, uh, excuse me, or someone else that crotl played earlier in the season that just snarled her down, just snarl, and just like ended up not being able to do anything. Plus, I actually, I snarled down Ben last week with my Hydreigon versus his Bolt and his Bear. And so I don't know how much like research crotl is doing looking at my past replays, but I figure that it's not unreasonable to think that that crotl might be running Cloak on like the Hatterene, for instance, and I don't want to click Snarl and have it do like piddly damage and then not do anything. So I figured that the funniest way, not funniest, but like I can get around Cloak by just by just spread move killing shit on turn 1. So what I have are just big spread moves on my team, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to outspeed regardless, because crottl's got like a fast a slow mode with the Trick Room stuff, which I think I can blow up with my spread moves, or there's a fast mode, in which case I have Tailwind on my Hydreigon, so I can initiate the fast mode and then blow stuff up. I guess it's official rules 1. Not that it matters. We don't have special Pokemon. So yeah, that is weakness policy Landers. That is part of the spread moves. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the stream now. So I'm not looking at whatever y'all are saying. I'm gonna close Discord as well, and then open my calc. So Garganacl is not here. Garganacl is something that I was worried about because of my spread move stuff. The Glastrier, the Indeedee, and the Hat, I think, were always gonna come. So this is my game 1 plan, is to lead these dudes. Actually, I'm gonna keep a stream open. So Crottle's got Fire Hatterene, Flying Inteleon. Flying Inteleon's a little annoying. Fire Glastrier, Steel Indeedee, Water Skeledirge, and Poison Enamorus. So that Poison Enamorus is like a little spooky. Enamorus is like something I was worried about. It turns out that Hydreigon with Roselia Berry still dies to Moonblast from Enamorus, which makes sense. So I'm going to assume Indeedee Hat lead to start. So I want to lead Hydreigon Lando for sure, and if that doesn't work, I actually haven't planned what comes in the back. But I'm actually, I'm actually going to bring the Grookey Ogerpon mode. So I'm running Grassy Glide on the Ogerpon just to get some big fast damage stuff going on. I think Ogerpon is quite... Actually, if I'm not leading Grookey, I don't think I want to bring it. So I'll bring AZU as the back. The Bronzong is kind of bait. So I was considering Imprison, TR, and Expanding Force Bronzong, and I think that would have been fine. But I also think that's like a somewhat obvious way to utilize the Bronzong, so I actually don't plan on bringing Bronzong at all. I hope this is Indeedee Hat. This is Indeedee Hat. Okay, so we get to pull out the big spread moves immediately. So this is what I was worried about, was leading these dudes, clicking Snarl with Hydreigon, and then nothing happening, in case it is Cloak on the Hatterene. And I was worried about Garg because my game plan is centered around big spread moves. So I'll go ahead and you'll see once we get to... yeah, so I've got Surf to proc the weakness policy, and then Terra Ground Earthquake, and this should just yoink everything. I actually believe that I don't need Terra Ground anyways to yoink the Hatterene. Earthquake... oh, not Grassy Terrain. If I'm at +2... that should be enough. So I don't need to burn Terra right now, unless the Hatterene is stupid bulky. But this should be enough with the Surf damage to pick up both. But I don't think I need to tear anything in the back. Just in case something's really bulky, I guess I will Terra Ground. Just in case. But it looks like max HP Hatterene does take 96 min, so the Surf will definitely be able to pick up So this, I hope this doesn't come to bite me. This preemptive pair ground really depends on what's in the back. Oh! Am I dumb? I'm dumb! I'm dumb! Oh, the Lando outspeeds the High Dragon! Wait, what? No, it shouldn't. My Lando's supposed to be... What? Wait, my Lando's no speed investment, and this High Dragon is no speed investment, but High Dragon is faster than... Oh no! Wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? Oh my god, what happened? Wait, okay. I bet y'all are like having so much fun in chat right now, but I have chat closed so I can't see. I'll read it after. I guess the AZU has to come in. Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Wait, what happened? It's 111. And the High Dragon's supposed to be 118. What? How did this... Oh my god. It's supposed to be one... Oh my... Oh, they fucked... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, Alright, we're in panic mode now, I guess. Oh, no. Yeah, I double-checked my Showdown export. The High Dragon is 118. Oh my god. Oh, this is upsetting. Okay. Well, okay. Okay. Let's focus. Let's focus. So, how can we get out of this? I am AV AZU again. I'm just like so flustered. Oh my god. Wait, yeah, my paste is supposed to be correct. I guess. Okay, Skeletor just coming out. It's always gonna go Terra. It's Terra Water. I think what I need to do is I don't want the. I think the Lando has to. I just have to sack the Lando. Yeah, I do just have to sack Lando. And then hope that Pawn can do something in Trick Room. Wow, I was so excited to just click EQ and blow shit up, but alas. Ah! That's fine. I was gonna lose this game anyways. So, what happened? I don't know what happened, dude. It's fine. 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 Okay. I believe in Ogerpon. I believe Ogerpon can 2v1. Oh, it's +2. Okay. Last year. Yeah, oh, I would have loved to have the thing actually work out. Yeah, I don't know what I guess the High Dragon just didn't have... was just not bottled up. So what I need here is double protect. As for items, we saw that the Hatterene is Citrus Berry. We saw that Indeedee is Psychic Seed. The Skeletor just Throat Spray. Glastrier, I'm not entirely sure, but I would like to assume is like AV or something like that. Maybe Amulet. Okay. Cool. Alright, Pawn. You got this. You got this, buddy. Redemption, please. No. Okay, that's fine. How much? Okay. Let me check the calc on that. Last year crash. That last year crash is about expected for no boosting items, so I want to say AV or Amulet. God damn it. All right. I have backup game plans. It's fine. I'm just a little upset that the thing didn't get to work first. I'm never trusting whoever sourced my mons for me ever again. So we're gonna try. I actually don't have Trick Room on the Bronzong, so I can't even reverse Trick Room. So the plan here is gonna be we lead these dudes. We bring the Goober, who's gonna help me stall out Trick Room, and I guess last mon AZU. I just want to double check these guys actually. This does have right. Okay, so the plan is lead, fake out SD, and just spam Grassy Glide as needed. Ideally, Trick Room doesn't go up on the first turn, but I need to call who's gonna click Trick Room. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. If I had taken game 1, I was like super ready to just pivot to the Grookey Ogrepon mode for game 2, anticipating like Inteleon lead or something. Oh. Uh-oh. There was a DC. While I'm at it, I'm not gonna bottle cap. I think that's disingenuous to bottle cap, but I do want to check. Oh my god, the special attack isn't even... How? Wait, what else did they miss? Okay, it is just the Hydreigon, but the Hydreigon is kind of important. But you know, that's what it is, so I'm not gonna make mid-game changes. Okay, we'll just research with the same code. That's so unfortunate. The one stat that they could have bottle capped. That's upsetting. The Hatterene wasn't even Covert Cloak, so I could have done the Snarl stuff. But I did just want to blow things up. Okay. So we're gonna have to play kind of out of our minds with Grookey and Ogrepon. And the Glastrier is gonna be a bit of a threat if Trick Room goes up. We didn't get to find out what item it was, so I would like to be able to intimidate with Lando, but then Lando becomes a liability to it afterwards. So I think it's got to be these dudes, and this is my Glastrier answer, kind of. So it's just IDBP. No Trick Room, so... and hopefully there's no crunch or anything like that. Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see what you guys were saying in Twitch chat earlier. Yeah, but had that, I mean, I think I just insta-win that game. Because Terra Ground EQ blows through, like, I don't know if it picks up Dirge. A Dirge is unaware, so maybe not. But then I've got AZU and Fire Pawn in the back, and then Terra Ground EQ into Dragon Pulse picks up the Glastrier every time. So, and then AZU plus Fire Pawn beats any combination of Terra and non-Terra Skeledirge. So it was a good game plan, I believe. It just kind of fucked up because of the bots. So now I know to double triple check. But here it is again. So the nice thing about Grookey is that it's slower than the Indeedee. Excuse me. So the terrain gets to go off first. or the Indeedee terrain gets to go off first, and then I get to overwrite with Grassy after. I actually wonder if Hatterene... How much does Cudgel do? If I Terra Fire, Cudgel picks up the Hatterene, but it could Terra Fire itself. So last time, the Hatterene just attacked right away and the Indeedee went for Trick Room. I can see Follow Me Trick Room happening though, so I think I'm more inclined to fake out the Hatterene here and go for SD. And then I've got to rely on Fire Pawn carrying inside Trick Room. It'll probably be the Terra target. I am running just no speed investment, like max HP, Fire Pawn. And the only thing that I was worried about, potentially... yep. So we did see that the Hatterene's not cloaked, so I'm okay clicking Fake Out into there because it's Citrus Berry from the last game. Double... Oh! Oh, he clicked Fake... she clicked Fake Out twice! It seems. So no matter who I click... Oh, that's clever, that's clever, that's clever, that's clever. I did think about that, but obviously, you know. So now we're in... kind of panic mode, where the Indeedee just gets to click Follow Me, and does Grassy Glide pick up the Indeedee right now? Indeedee, Grassy Glide at +2 does not pick up. If I Terra, it does, so it doesn't pick up. Wait, no, Grassy Glide. Oh, Grassy Glide if I Terra actually will pick up, but I'm not trying to do that. So I think what I'll do is just Cudgel into the Indeedee. This covers for oh, I guess I was supposed to U-turn with the Grookey, huh? Oh, please be the Glass Treer, please be the Glass Treer, please be the Glass Treer. It's probably not. That's definitely not the Glass Treer. And this is Terra Fire. It's not even Terra Fire Hat, so I could have yoinked that slot. That's okay. That's good damage. So that's definitely Grassy Glide range. What I can see is actually Indeedee switching in to block Grassy Glide. So I kind of want to do is... I don't know who switches out though. Probably this thing switches into Indeedee and then E-Force. So I don't mind... Well, I kind of want to protect the Ogiepon this turn, huh? I think if I double the Hatterene though, this will cover for Terra and non-Terra Hatterene. Oh, okay. The Hatterene switches out. That's Indeedee back in. I couldn't switch out any of, like, well, my Azumarill... Well, I could have switched my Azumarill into Grookey this turn if I really thought the Hatterene was going to switch out, but surely that never happens. Oh, okay. This is free KO on the Indeedee slot then. That's quite nice. Unfortunately, this means Glass Treer gets to come in, though. Crotl says, "Tell your stream I misclicked. They can't think I'm dumb." Sure, that's all good. All well and good. There should be 2 turns of Trick Room left. So what I believe I can do is... Hatterene... it is Terra Fire, but I believe if I... switch into Grookey and protect... Well... I think actually I can Grassy Glide here. Is that enough? Actually? Hold up. Yellow Dirge. Grassy Glide, Grassy Terrain. It might... It's rolls. Oh, I'm Mold Breaker! It definitely picks up at +2. Oh, I'm Mold Breaker! I'm Mold Breaker. I'm a genius. Okay, so I'm not attacking into the Hatterene because it's Terra Fire. Getting my Terrain up. Oh my god, I am... There's so many things to think about. I don't think I'm doing justice to... myself. insofar as like playing. That should pick up. And then I should live any hit from the Hatterene. Yeah, by the way. Just to reiterate, that was a misclick by crotl. crotl did say that they misclicked on the Indeedee swap, whatever, turn. Prompto. Prompto is Inteleon. Does AZU win now, I believe? So I think I can U-turn... Well, I kind of want AZU in every time. So I'm just in case like the Hatterene protects. Switch into AZU Spiky Shield, and then I think I take any hit from the Hatterene. And then next turn, Grassy Glide plus Aqua Jet picks up the Inteleon. I'm assuming it's Focus Sash. It's like, you know, I always think surely like being a content creator can't be that hard. You just play Pokemon and you talk about it, but there's like so much shit. Okay, that's perfect. To consider. Blake sent something. Okay, I just didn't want to. I want to make sure that it's not game related. Okay, so Hatterene can click Trick Room, but I'm not too concerned about it because like I don't think Hatterene is that big of a threat. Actually, is Hatterene a threat? I mean, I'll take the guaranteed KO. And then I think AZU should easily clear Terrifier Hatterene. But, I mean, there's always the... I'm like hedging in case Hatterene protects here. If Hatterene clicks Trick Room, like, good on him. But I don't think AZU ever drops to anything, and it's all good. Not Sash. So Aqua Jet should do good damage. This should be 2 a KO, honestly. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that explains it. So yeah, about 50% I'd imagine. Excuse me. Sorry about the cough. Gleam. Cool. So we've seen Trick Room, Mystical Fire, Gleam, E-Force. So no Protect on the Hatterene. And this is just big damage into Hatterene. Okay. And we didn't have to reveal Bronzong, which is nice. So I was worried about Glastrier, really. But I think our Glastrier plan is just, like, don't, just don't worry about it. Okay, cool. So I think I want to lead Grookey Ogiepon again. And I don't think that there's anything that crotl can do to really counter lead this that hard. We haven't seen the Covert Cloak yet, but you know, Covert Cloak seems a little of a tough bring. When they've got, well, maybe on the Enamorous, like, excuse me. Basically, if Enamorous comes out, fake out SD with the Ogerpon, and then double Grassy Glide from Grookey plus Terrifier Ogiepon actually picks up Enamorous. So there might be like a Sash on that or something. But in grassy terrain, +2, Terra, yeah, definitely will pick up even if it doesn't Terra. So I think, before I lock in, I want to think about mind games. So, crotl led Indeedee Hat and did click Trick Room with both. So had I not clicked Fake Out, that would have been sick, but obviously that's not what happened. I do think I still want to click Fake Out in turn 1, and I think there's also the chance that maybe there's a chance that crotl doesn't know that I recognize that the Hat was also clicking Trick Room that turn. I don't want to, like, you know, leave it up to that personally, but so I'm going to assume that crotl knows that I know that they Trick Room twice. If that's the case, then maybe if I want to get around that, I don't click Fake Out on the first turn, and just let her set and then immediately reverse Trick Room. But if she's only going to click Trick Room with 1, she saw that I clicked Fake Out on the Hatterene last game, and so like perhaps I can fake out the Indeedee this game, anticipating that. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so we get to do the thing where I don't believe Enamorus gets any good flying type moves. Let me double check. Enamorus, like Hurricane, Air Slash. Yeah, I don't think Enamorus gets any good flying type moves. And because of that, I think the bigger threat here is the Inteleon. So what I can do is safely click SD here. And then press. Oh, there is the thought of Enamorus clicking Superpower immediately and getting the defense boost, which would be a little bit stinky. Actually, it's kind of stinky. We'll see. That's okay. That is okay. We'll see what the Enamorus has got. Superpower would be the worst case. My Ogerpon is faster. That's really good to know. Really good to know. Okay, Tailwind is up. So now, well, I guess the Ogerpon's not faster anymore. Because I have AZU in the back, I'm more inclined to believe the Inteleon is not that much of a threat, and I don't know how much Snipe Shot is going to be doing to, let's assume it's modest, 252, Snipe Shot is not a 2 KO in my Ogerpon. Oh, why am I Terra the... So I have to Terra here. Oh, but I can't Terra the this thing. What Terra is the Inteleon that's flying? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Grassy Glide, Terra, Grassy Glide there. And I think this should pick up even if the Inteleon goes Terra Fly. Assuming it's no bulk. +2. Terra Fly. Yeah, this double up should KO. I'm glad I... Okay, it's kind of lucky that this Inteleon is super frail. So, the AZU, I think, hopefully handles the Enamorus. If it's superpower, definitely, probably. But I think... Yeah, I just... Come on. Oh! Holy shit! Okay, alright. Cool. Nice. Basically, I wanted to Terra Fire the Fire... So I was thinking about doubling the Enamorus, but if I Terra Fire the Yogipon, then becomes weak to Snipe Shot. Springtide Storm misses. World Eater is the groupie, so I preserve my Sash. Excellent turn. Excellent turn. The Enamorus is in range of double up. Excuse me. So sorry. This coming turn. That's the Dirge. The Dirge we saw was not min speed. I'm gonna assume it's 80. It'll outspeed my Ogerpon for sure. Terra's already been burnt. Dirge does not worry me. So I think I can double here. Maybe the Grookey's supposed to U-turn. Well, it's like Glide is not necessarily like gonna pick up the Enamorus from this range, especially if it's Tailwind. I'd imagine there might be a little bit of bulk on it and not speed because it's already like one of the faster things on their team anyways. So I think that, yeah, the double is necessary to pick up the Enamorus. Perfect. And then AZU, we're gonna leave AZU to solo the Skeledirge in the back. That's fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I don't know what could possibly be the last Mon that would make me worried. Glastrier no, Hatterene no, Indeedee no. So yeah, I do just get to Ivy Cudgel the right slot no matter what comes in. Aerith is the Indeedee, right? There goes my terrain. Yeah. Cool. This is the... Oh, the last turn of Tailwind. I guess technically it is optimal for... Actually, no. The thing could click Trick Room. So I'm going to... It's fine for Grookey to die. I would rather Grookey die than let AZU take a little bit of damage, personally. Also, like, if he catches Will-O-Wisp, like, if I hard switch the Grookey out, and he catches the AZU with Will-O-Wisp, then things might get a little dicey. Okay. That's fine. Grookey tank! Grookey tank! Grookey's a god. Yeah, Indeedee is probably faster than the OG... What is... I don't know what in min speed Indeedee is, but that indicates to me that it might have been going for Trick Room. Min speed Indeedee is 80... Yeah, so min speed Indeedee would even outspeed the Ogerpon, so the Indeedee was cooking Trick Room for sure. Trick Room going up actually wouldn't have even been that bad, because I'm running min speed AZU, which would have outsped the thing in... the Skeledirge in... Trick Room anyways. But I do like having my Fire Pawn up. And Tailwind Peters out. Great. Liquidation and Cudgel. Oh, okay. So Will-O-Wisp into AZU is like kind of stinky, but I think Fire Pawn, like, I mean, it's unaware. This isn't going to do that much damage, but like if the I mean, if it's got like Slack off or something, then I guess maybe things get dicey. It's okay. The Bronze Song doesn't do anything to the Skeledirge, so okay. So I did need to win this game with these two Mons, because Grookey doesn't do anything and Bronze Song doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh my god. I feel like I just yapped for the last 20 minutes or so. I wasn't really thinking too much about, you know, processing what I was saying. The words were just coming out. Gee, well played. When I saw Lando outspeed Hydreigon in game 1, my jaw dropped. Well, Hydreigon was supposed to outspeed and proc weakest policy on Lando, but my Hydreigon isn't 31 speed IV for some reason. Lamau. Okay, well, that's that. I'm gonna open up Twitch chat actually. I wanna talk to y'all for a sec, just to see what's been going on. DJ's. Oh my god, there's a whole slew of people. Chainsaw Man reference spotted. Yes, Kobani. There's no reason that the friggin' Reviv is called Kobani other than I was reading Chainsaw Man at the time and thought I wanted a Chainsaw Man nickname. Same thing with the Palma being Pochita. It's like not even a dog, but everyone is saying Lamau, Lamau, Lamau. I'm assuming that's weakness policy. DJ says, what didn't work? There was, yeah, weakness policy on the Lando. The Hydreigon was supposed to outspeed, Surf proc, do like 50% to Lando, but proc weakness policy, and then I spammed Terra Ground EQ. That was my plan to get around Covert Cloak on the Hatterene specifically. If I could reliably Snarl, I would definitely just Terra Steel the Hydreigon and Snarl, but Cloak could have been on the Hatterene. So I decided to just blow stuff up with spread moves instead. That's why I was kind of worried about Garg, because Garg gets wide guard, obviously. But I figured that between having like Lando Fire Pawn with like Woodhammer or Horn Leech or something, and AZU, that Garg is a little bit disincentivized to come to this matchup. And Glastrier was also potentially a problem if it got led, because AV Glastrier in particular actually has some slight rolls to live the Surf plus Terra Ground EQ combo. So if that ever happened, that would have been spooky. So I think if the Glastrier led, my plan was actually to Terra Poison the Hydreigon right away, get some chip with Dark Pulse or Dragon Pulse or something, protect the Lando, and then the next turn, like the weakness policy EQ stuff. Had like Meowscarada, so there was Mental Herb on the Hydreigon was in case the Meowscarada was the fast mode, which I figured was reasonable because I've been running kind of AZU-centric game plans, that I could lead in game 2. So assuming game 1, I just blow stuff up with spread moves. Game 2, I lead the same thing, and if crotl would lead the fast mode, I would protect the Lando, Tailwind with the Hydreigon, get around Taunt on Meowscarada with the Mental Herb, and then I also have to Terra Poison because Meowscarada gets play rough. So Terra Poison, Tailwind with the Hydreigon, and then do the Surf EQ stuff on the next turn. That was the game plan. All derailed because the Hydreigon's speed was messed up. Ben says, I think the Hydreigon was wrong. Correct. Yes, Weeb Dungeon. Yeah, well, he just showed its special attack was not maxed. Yep, that also sucked. Um, yeah, Grookey damage, kind of nutty. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Adamant max attack Grookey was kind of important here for my backup game plan. So had I lost game 2 going for that big spread move stuff, um, I would have brought the Grookey Ogerpon game plan in game 3, fake out Swords Dance, and then just spam Grassy Glide because I know that Grassy Glide spam with Fire Pawn and Grookey, that double up picks up Enamorous, that double up picks up things through like Enamorous through Sash, Inteleon through Sash. I was very pleased that Grassy Glide, like O-Code Inteleon, even after I went Terra Fly, just Fire Pawn is just that strong. Jackson says, "Have you finished it?" Yep. I won 2-1. And it was very stressful. It was very stressful. Crotl played pretty well considering the circumstances. And so I was definitely I had to think on my toes because of it. Oh, have you finished the change? Sorry, Jack. You've been here the whole time. Of course, you could see that. Yeah, I just you would have watched Game 3 finish up. No, I actually so I read initially Chainsaw Man up until part 1 finished. Like I jumped on it like a few chapters before part 1 finished. Started reading weekly as part 1 wrapped up. Read part 2 weekly for the first like few months maybe, and then I just haven't read it for maybe like definitely over half a year, maybe probably almost pushing a year. Just because I started getting slightly disinterested. I couldn't tell you why exactly, and I do want to pick it back up again, but yeah, same for you. Yeah, I just like I was somewhat attached to the characters in part 1, and I guess part 2 Denji's still around, but like Kobani is gone for the most part, and I wasn't attached as much to like Asa and Yoru as characters. They just didn't like have that same ensemble cast energy that like Power and Denji and Makima and stuff from part 1. They're more like a baby. Yeah. I haven't watched the anime at all, but I was reading the manga. Anime definitely like gets to my feels a lot. Manga a little bit less so. I think it's because I get to manga at my own pace. Yeah, but and so like it's harder for me to get like that's not entirely true. There have been manga that have hit me a little bit harder emotionally. Chainsaw Man, I guess, was not one of them immediately, but I did get like post manga depression, after finishing part 1 of Chainsaw Man for sure. Yeah, DJ says thinking about putting weakness policy plus Terra Ice plus thermal exchange on backs at some point. Yeah, that'll be really funny. Like you can proc it with like lava. I don't know. Well, what would you? I'm gonna look at your draft board. What would you possibly proc weakness policy with? Who can you proc weakness policy with on your team? Does Magmar get like vacuum wave or something? Magmar. Yeah, I guess Magmar is 85 base and Bax is 87. So I guess you could run like, yeah, you wouldn't need that much speed, or you could just run like a slightly slower Bax and that'll also do it. So Magmar, Plume, yeah, Lava Plume would be really funny. Crottl's saying on Discord. Crotl says, I was fully expecting Bronzong every time. Yes, that's why I didn't want to bring it. I should have switched in DD Urn earlier, but I got thrown off when the Inteleon went down and wasn't thinking right. Okay, I'll keep chatting in Twitch for a bit. I'll respond to Crotl after I close stream. I don't know who else is still around. Has it been 44 minutes? Oh my gosh. Yeah. DCs are a little unfortunate, but I don't think they affect the matches at all because they happened like before or during team preview, so it's all good. The thermal exchange on backs with Fire Terra for week 2. Would you play week 2, DJ? Definitely won you the match. Yeah, I am playing on Switch 2 right now, by the way. I love finally seeing In like actual frames. Look at that, the windmill. It's like going. It's like a real ass windmill. Who's Bill Gates? Who is Bill Gates? Oh, I know who. Who's? I know who. Well, I think Bill Gates is one of Austin's friends that he invited as well. Other Austin, not me, Austin. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little sad, obviously, that the High Dragon game plan didn't like pan out, but you know, I didn't want to rely on that being my sole. Austin, you were rooting for it, Nola. I'm gonna punch you in the face next time we meet. um. Yeah, that was a mix up. I know it's two. Yeah, two Asian Austins is a remarkable coinky dinky. But yeah, I was hoping that at least I could get one free win off of the game plan and then kind of like do some Grookey Fire Punch shenanigans after. Kind of sucks that I had to Grookey Fire Punch shenanigan twice, but because like crotl did play into that idea of, you know, game if the Indeedee hat lead didn't work, then following up with fast mode after. So I'm glad that at least that initial thought process worked out. I am going to probably end stream now. Oh well, I'm at 5. Yeah, I was at 4. Now I'm at 5. Who's the new person? New person say hi. New person say hi. Yeah, it's 47 minutes. I'm not doing much, but I also do have like a little bit of an early day tomorrow, so I'll probably kill stream in just a few minutes, unless someone says hi. If someone says hi, then I'll keep talking. But I do want to get back to crotl as well. As crotl is like, you know, just post-match discussion and stuff like that. Oh, now I'm down to 4 again. I scared him off. I don't know how to plan against gold. I forget, are you playing gold this week or next week? Oh yeah, Golden Go kind of does shit all over your team though. Yeah, when every mon except for 3 are Make It Rain week. Yeah, probably gold answer might be something to do with like force. You have to tear the frost moth and bam QD and then frost scales, like tear water frost moth or something. Who's got the Golden Go? It's Justin, right? Yeah, this week and Ice's week. Literally everything's like Magbar. Hey. Your Mag not is it? Your Arcanine takes neutral. AV Arc actually is potentially a thing. AV Arc is like a real set. You could do that. And there's a Slowking as well. Yeah, and Slowking, well, I guess Slowking does get blown up by Shadow Ball. So you could run, what's like the ghost, is it like Kasib Berry or whatever? The ghost super effective resist is. That gets you your 1 turn to set up Trick Room. But I don't know what Slowking does back to Golden Go. Yeah, it'll be rough. Golden Go is definitely going to be tricky to navigate. But I believe in you. Golden Go is good in Reg F, which is the format that Nikhil Reddy won with his Articuno team. So, sure you can figure something out there. You know, you can go to Nikhil Reddy's team, because Nikhil Reddy also had the A-Tails and the Articuno set up screens and just like let the Articuno just not take any damage. Well, yeah, you could go back to, I believe that was Utrecht last year, Utrecht 2024. So surely Nikhil Reddy played Golden Go on stream at some point, so you could also find some ideas there. But it's possible his Golden Go game plans just revolved around his other mons. You said you have an idea, DJ. What's up? Pokédoll. Deerling. I'm gonna stop recording so my video file doesn't get too big. Stop